Vera,
Move to different parts of the world.
why? What is moving to different parts of the world?
Or members of species.
Okay, members of species move to different parts of the world. What else? Aaron, give me another definition. What'd you say?
Separate on different sides, like very far apart.
Okay, we're missing the geography part of it. What's going to cause geographically an isolation incident?
Maybe like how when they find two, like the same species, but like with their continents apart.
So the continent's splitting apart. Okay, that's one. What would be, Ms. Taylor?
Like when a group moves to a different part of the same continent, but they're crashing it.
Some barrier has split them apart. Now we know, because natural selection and evolution, what naturally can occur. What do you think the blue and the purple represent? A mutation. They naturally occur. So now these guys separated by this part, let's say the river, start to have these mutations. These have these kinds of mutations. Eventually, what do we see happening to our original species? They decrease, and what do we eventually end up with? What do purple and blue represent? The new, not mutations, but what do we start up here with? Yellow, right? Are they still yellow?
No.
So they're a new what? Think about the Asian elephant versus the African elephant we've talked about. Okay? So two different species, and if they cannot or will not inbreed. Let's talk about inbreeding. Right now you see all these funky dogs. Labradoodles, Chihuahuas and something. They're trying to breed different dogs. You get the cute little dog that's lab mixed with a poodle, gets all fluffy. Well, what's wrong with those two? That's an interbreeding because they're the same species. They're the same dog, but they're different breeds. What's the one thing that they don't have in common? The same what? What are traits? 3 letters? DNA. So will the Labradoodle puppy, the actual Labradoodle, ever be able to read? Not the correct DNA. It doesn't have the information. I told the other classes, where are my iPhone people? Okay, where are my Android people? Can an iPhone call an Android? Can an Android text somebody with an iPhone? It still works, but will the two ever merge? Driven by the environment, you get the adaptations to become the fittest in that area. Another example, tortoises on the Galapagos. We talked about the finches, turtles. High trees versus low trees. Long necks, short legs. The amount of vegetation, the amount of water determines the type of shell they have. Big shell, little shell. Okay? So, today we're going to do a speciation activity to show you how new species actually evolve. Okay? So, back in the back you have a strip, a color. So everybody got a number. In a minute I'm going to tell you what island you're going to go to. You have 3 cards and then some manila paper. So, here is our species. We are all now transported, and this is what we are. So on your paper in your box, and you draw this guy exactly how it will. I can't say exactly, but to the best of your ability, make him look just like that on your paper. Environment. As a group, you are going to look at your new species with that mutation and decide which one is the best suited to survive the new environment. Now, let's say that Faith's one is the one that's going to survive. What's going to happen to the rest of the group? Do they survive?
No.
No. So now we have yet another new species, a new population, and you're going to do it again for a second time. Everybody's going to get a new manila card, draw the new guy with the new mutation. Now what are we going to do? Pick a new mutation. So everybody in the group, let's say that Faith picked claws. So now this guy has claws, And now she's gonna say add wings. She. Vera, what was her number?
What number are you?
Was she 4 or was she 6? Huh? I went that way, so you do 6. Go to group number 1. And add a mutation. The mutations are in the packet. Get a manila piece of paper and draw the original with the mutation.
No. No legs.
You don't have to write that down because I already have it in your packet.
There's what it looks like. And these are all the mutations. Everybody needs a manila paper.